It opened up. How amazing is this? Good morning. The best thing about sleeping in your car at the beach is that when the roosters start crowing, when the birds start chirping, you wake up with the sun. And then this morning we get to see a beautiful rainbow. This is amazing. Last day here in Kauai, and hopefully the clouds will part. It looks a little bit cloudy in the area over there. That's where we're trying to get to. So hopefully we'll be able to see some amazing sights. But what a good one to start with for the day. When I was 10 years old, there were only 2 places that I wanted to go and explore in the world. And those 2 places were Australia and Hawaii. On this trip, we got to explore Australia, and actually this is my second time in Hawaii. Went to Hawaii when I was 12, but went to Maui. I'm glad we got to come and explore more. And also, I'm just so thankful we've gotten to explore so much more than my 2 places that I wanted to see in this world. I never really thought of myself as much of a world traveler. Welcome to Vietnam!
Country number 51!
51! But after this experience, I sure do. It's interesting because we've been back in the US for a long time. Well, 10 days. It seems long. And now you've been able to speak the language, use the same currency. It's been interesting getting back into the US culture. Yeah, the elevator. I seriously went to push the bottom button because I saw floor 1 and I was like, well, the bottom button must be floor 0. And now we're heading back to our not comfort zone, but I was telling Peter this morning, I feel like we're going back to our comfort zone to where we're not gonna really know the language. I know a little bit of Spanish and I'm working on it. We're going back to traditions that we don't know and new places, and I just love that. And so, yeah, I'm excited to go to South America. But for right now, I'm soaking up the sun because it's gonna be cold. We're going to winter. Every time we have gone by this point, there have been cars lined up here. And you usually hear, yep, there's a surfer with their board walking. We don't know where the trail is, but they're always parked here. It must be the local spot. We wanted to go to Polyhale Beach. Thought I might have to walk it all, but this here doesn't look terrible. It just says, drive at your own risk, road floods during rain, but it's not raining right now. Well, this is not good, and it looks like it could rain. So if we got stuck down there, if it rained, it'd be terrible. So there's the beautiful Polyhale. I don't really want to walk 5 miles to see it.
Come with a Jeep if you want to do this.
It looks like it'll be a really pretty beach, and it looks like you'd be able to see the beautiful coastline.
Look at the coastline.
Oh, yeah.
You'd be looking, you'd see those cliffs. That'd be perfect.
So what we're gonna do is, it still looks pretty cloudy, but it could be possible that the part that we need to see down over the beautiful Nā Pali Coast might be clear. So we are gonna go back to where we were yesterday. Are you kidding me?
Absolutely nothing.
Are you kidding me? And it's only what, like maybe like a 30-minute drive up, so an hour round trip. So I thought it was like 30 minutes up to the lookout in Waimea State Park, but it's like almost an hour. Craziness.
So it just seems a little odd to us that the most beautiful part of the island here in Kauai is so hard to get through. I mean, granted, yes, they did just have a flood.
Is it washed out? Is that what happened?
Yeah, the roads are all washed out. All the places that you guys probably want to go to on this side, you can't go to.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yeah. But that was over a month ago, and you still can't drive the road on the north side to be able to get to a hiking trail to be able to see all the beautiful cliffs. And then down on this side, they haven't even ever paved a road out there yet. Unless you have a military pass, you can get on the military base. It's just weird. It does not seem very tourist friendly. You gotta fight this hard. It's not worth it.
Right, because like the only other way to see it then would be like to hire a boat or to go on a helicopter ride. And at that point, you're spending a lot more too. And so there are so many other places in this world that are beautiful to see that don't make it as hard to get to. But right now, we're gonna do 2 hours round trip to hopefully, when we get up there, the clouds will be amazing and we can see. Oh man, see all those clouds? And then that's the coast over there. So it breaks when you get over the coast, but I don't know. I think it might just be cloudy again. All right, time to see if we can actually see anything. It's rather cloudy. That's what we see. Not a whole lot. Kind of see some cliffs. Oh my goodness, I did not realize we were at one of the wettest spots on Earth with elevation of 5,148 feet. It opened up. How amazing is this? Now that is where we came from. You can still see that that is so clouded. No way you're gonna be able to see a view up there. But right here, this is gorgeous. You can see really far out. That blue. Oh, look at the helicopter.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. It's gorgeous. All right, time to leave Hawaii. It's 4:15. Our flight doesn't take off until almost 9 p.m. tonight. But we are done seeing everything, so we decided to get here early, try to get some work done. After we got to see the glimpse of Nā Pali Coast, which was so awesome. I'm so glad the clouds broke. I didn't really film much after, so I'll catch you up. We went snorkeling again. It was really shallow water. It was in Salt Pond Park, and the water was so shallow that like I could barely like float above it without touching any of the rocks with my elbows. But I did see a pufferfish about this big. It was a black pufferfish, and I didn't know if it was poisonous, so I was kind of like freaking out, like get away from it. And then I wanted to stand up, but then I saw a sea urchin, so I was like, well, if I stand up on these rocks right now, I might step on a sea urchin, because I wasn't wearing my flip-flops. So then I started to freak out a little bit, and then I saw some other like really pretty rainbow fish, and then I let Peter have a chance, but then I dropped the snorkel, so then he didn't have a chance. But then a kid found a snorkel, so left the snorkel with them and some floaties. They're here from Utah for a couple of days, so I figured, hey, I can't fit anything else in my bag, so I might as well leave it with them. We had to eat the rest of our PB&J, so I had 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and Peter had 4. 4! He's so stuffed right now. What?
I'm just gonna toss it. Yeah. Are you hungry yet?
No, I'm not really that hungry, but I feel like we should eat some more.
Toss it.
I know.
I'm gonna puke if I eat any more.
I know. Peter's so stuffed.
Can't do it.
What else did we do? Oh, and then we showered at the beach. So that was super nice. That they had a really nice shower, so we started our bathing suits outside. So yeah, we're ready for this 2-day flight. So excited! I get to see my parents because our flight goes from Hawaii to San Francisco to Newark, New Jersey, down to Buenos Aires, I still figure out how to say that, Argentina. And then we're not going to stay in Argentina that day. We're going to take a boat and go to Uruguay the same day.
If we make it on time.
Make it on time. I didn't realize you had to be there 90 minutes before the ferry. I thought an hour, and an hour was pushing it. And I would be there an hour and a half before the ferry leaves. So we'll see if we make the ferry actually to Uruguay. I hope we do, because we already have our Airbnb booked for that night. Oh, by the way, this is a free flight. Yes, so excited about that. I'm getting really energized now because, guys, you know how many times we went out of our way to try to use our credit card and not use cash. Now, so we finally get a chance to redeem that. Okay, so this flight from Hawaii all the way to Argentina, if we would have paid cash for it, it would have been $1,900 for both of us. But guess what? It was only $11 of taxes. Woohoo! Yay, thank you, Chase Sapphire Preferred Card. I'll leave all the details below if you are curious about that credit card. Just use it like you would cash, and then get extra perks out of it.
Hello, little guy. What are you doing here? Welcome to Kauai. Chickens are everywhere, including the airport.
So we got here early to do work, and guess what? There is no Wi-Fi. There's a Starbucks, but even the Starbucks does not have Wi-Fi. We're in the United States, and there's chickens in the airport. Like, I feel like I'm in India. What's going on? No Wi-Fi. There's chickens. Where are we? Does not feel like America. Alright, so 30 hours from now, we will be in Argentina. We need, even though it's only 9 o'clock, we need to sleep. We gotta try to get on Argentina time. So, yeah. Adios.